The City Council Committee on Ordinances, Licenses, and Legal Affairs will meet in person on Thursday, August 10th, 2023 at 6 o'clock p.m. for the purpose of discussing claims. This meeting will be held in the City Council Chambers, 93 Washington Street, Salem, Mass., second floor. In person shall be the primary method of public access to such meetings. A secondary method of public access may be provided if technologically feasible through Salem Access Television and/or remotely through Zoom. See the agenda for the link. Password 518734. The telephone number is 888-475-4499 or 877-853-5257. The webinar ID is 858-7470-1017. The City Council Committee on Ordinances, Licenses, and Legal Affairs met in council chambers on August 10th, 2023 at 6 o'clock p.m. for the purpose of discussing claims. Notice of this meeting was posted on July 25th, 2023 at 3:03 p.m. Absent from the committee is Councilor Dominguez. And also with us tonight is Beth Renard, the City Solicitor. And so tonight we're going to pretty much follow along on this, except we are going to take the second one, number 243, out of order and take that one first because Ms. Boucher is with us tonight, just in case we have any questions. So Ms. Renard, why don't you start?
Okay, sorry. So this is claim number 243, Kathleen Boucher, and this was a case where her vehicle struck a short pole that was in the parking lot, and she says to avoid an accident. As you know, these claims all go to our insurance company first, and we usually follow their guidance. The Maya, who is our insurance company, denied this claim because although it falls under a road defect, they found that she was at least 1% responsible, and under the law of Massachusetts, if you are at all responsible, then we are not liable for this claim. So you may want to hear from Ms. Boucher, but as I usually do with these types of cases, unless there was a notice of the defect, if this pole was defective or negligently installed, it's been there for quite some time, I recommend that it be denied.
Any questions? Councilor Varela.
Thank you, Chair Marcello. I guess I had a question. Historically, with that obstruction, have there been any other claims on this? I'm assuming no. And is there a plan of correction for that?
So what Maya does is they check with the DPW, and they always fill out a report to see if there were any other claims on this, and there were not. There's a picture. It's a standard bollard that you see in parking lots, and it's used to usually to protect or prevent people from going onto the curb or to prevent people from knocking down the sign. And that's what these are. There's one on either side. These particular poles look like they've been there for quite some time.
Councilor Presnewski.
Thank you, Chair. Seeing that Ms. Boucher is here, I think we should give her the opportunity to speak, and
Sure.
Just because she's entitled.
Ms. Boucher?
Thank you.
Just if you can, this is our annual, or not annual, we have to say this, speak right into the microphone so that we can hear you over Zoom.
Sure. Thank you. Is this good to hear? Is that good?
Yeah.
All right, thank you. No, thank you. I did take some pictures, and I chose to appeal it. I talked to a few people here at City Hall. It was traffic, 4 o'clock in the afternoon. My daughter was driving the car. She was forced into this pole, which is actually, on the corner right here. And this all bent up anyways from other people that have hit it before, and so forth. And then, so DPW did take it out right away when I called City Hall and wrote an email and so forth. They took it out. I have pictures of it being removed. I have also, this was done after she hit it, and then it was removed. after that. So it's a tough traffic time at 4 o'clock in the afternoon down there, and she was creeping along, and to avoid the mess, and I have a Highlander, you can't really see it. I drove down there myself. It's hard to see from a higher car. It cost $6,000 damage to my car, so now we're whacked with 6 years with surcharge. Yeah, thank you. Anyway, so I was just seeking the $500 deductible in order to fix it, and I know that it was denied. I got the letter. I received the letter right away, and I understood that's the process. And I tried to call David Tucker to talk to him about. I believe that's his name. Yeah, and talk about the traffic down there. I've been a member down there for almost 40 years. It's tough at that time. So, and she did her best, and then she's parents double parked down there to pick up kids at daycare. Hazard lights are on. There was nowhere to her go. She did her best, and she kind of just got smushed into that. She wasn't driving fast, but it took out the whole two sides. Needed 2 new doors and so forth. So, I don't know. I'm just here and pleading my case and hoping for the best. But I do understand. You said they've been there a long time, but they did remove them. They're no longer there. They're kind of in between the cobblestone and the street. It's kind of an awkward place. They're all bent up. Just talking to Ruthie Kapnis, they've hit it. Everyone's hit it. So, anyways, it's gone. So, anything that you guys could do to help us, that would be great. If not, I fully understand. So,
Councilor Presniewski.
Thank you, Chair Marcello. The big question is the city liable? Where's the liability rise in the city? How was the city negligent in this part? And that's what we have to decide is
sure.
is it the city's fault that the pole was there?
Yeah.
And it shouldn't be,
yeah.
but it's a stationary object.
And I fully agree that, but it's obviously been whacked a few times. And also for
Right.
higher cars, it's really difficult to see.
Right.
And it's really, in even a bigger car, and my friend's been down there in her, a bigger car than that, Chevy Blazers, all those, it's tough to see. So, and they responded, and they took it right out. So, to me, they said, oh yeah, maybe we should take it out. They never said that to me, but to me, they responded and took the pole right out.
And I don't know whether they have any plans to replace it or not, because obviously it was damaged and bent, so it should be
She didn't
fixed,
bend
but,
that. She didn't bend it.
so
It was
it was
bent.
bent, yeah.
And I don't think that, to me, it hasn't, I'm there at 5 o'clock every morning, it hasn't been replaced, so.
I get it.
But that's all. So,
Okay.
I fully understand, though.
Yeah, looking at this picture, now without the bollards, that signpost is going to be hit, and that's probably going to do more damage to cars than the bollard.
It's a tough, so that
yeah,
area
it's
gets really filled.
I mean, it's clear, well, from this picture, it looks to me like the bollard is there to keep cars in the driving lane and not in the cobbled, walkway area.
Yeah.
I get it, that she didn't see it.
Yeah, it's just, she got shoved into it, I think, by cars coming this
Yeah.
way, and there was a car here, and she went to do this way, and so, that's all. It's just,
Yeah.
I don't know. I was happy that I got a response right away, and, we do have an appeal with the state, so, I mean, but, I don't know. Do you know is it going to be replaced? Does anyone know that, or are you replacing it?
So there is some plans to redo that parking lot and pave it.
Yeah, it's a mess.
I can find out more about that.
Yeah, so, I mean, but,
Councilor Cohen.
Thank you, Chair Marcello. So hopefully your daughter's okay.
he was fine.
And I know I met you at the Y, actually.
Yeah.
So I purposely have a very low car, Mini, because I can't park in Salem, or I know it's kind of interesting that you said if you have a tall vehicle. Is your insurance company paying everything but the deductible?
It's all set and done, yeah, they paid
Yeah.
for it, but we have a surcharge for 6 years now,
Right.
so, because of it. First accident, rite of passage, I get it, I totally understand, but I just wanted to bring this to attention that, the parking lot, number one, is a mess, and I tried to explain this to Dave Tucker, and it's being redone, like you said, which is great. I mean, wonderful city, love our Y. I go to the Y at 5 a.m. on purpose because you can't park down there. It's hard. So, but.
And you don't have to pay for parking
You don't
at
have to pay
5
for
o'clock.
parking,
Yeah.
no, you don't. But it is. It's just it's been hit by several people over the years, and it was a tough spot. And like you said, if it's there to protect a sign, or if it's there, but it's in a really awkward spot. So I don't know. And I know that you already said denied, but I don't know.
That's just my recommendation.
Okay, okay.
It's not up to me.
All right. I just, you know, it hasn't been replaced. They took it out right away. I had a nice conversation with the paralegal, with the mayor's office back then, and I don't know, everyone worked with me, which was really, really nice. I mean, to get people to call you back and respond was really nice too, so kudos to everyone that works here. So, you know, I just,
Okay. I'm not sure if people got to see the Maya judgment, but I can read this one paragraph. The pole that made contact with your vehicle would not be considered a defect in the traditional sense, but would still fall under the jurisdiction of Chapter 84. By striking a stationary object, you would share at least 1% liability and thus be barred from recovery. In addition, the Massachusetts Standards of Fault, which serve as guidelines to determine fault in auto accidents, finds the driver of a vehicle to be liable in the event of a collision with no other vehicles. Okay. Councilor Presnerski.
As much as it hurts, I don't think that we can really side with the city being at fault for this. And, you know, I know that you came here and looking for some relief, but the relief doesn't come from our end because it's a city structure that's been there, been positioned there, and people shouldn't hit things that are stationary. So, I don't think legally, we have the authority to override something like this and just donate money because we feel bad for you. And again, it does pay me if you've gone through a lousy experience. I'm just going to make the motion that obvious that it be denied, and I apologize.
no problem. I wasn't looking for a donation, I was just looking to correct it. I don't think that was the right word to use.
No, yeah, it may get corrected, it may be changed when the parking lot gets redone. That may happen.
Sure, and you know, it's been hit several times. We weren't the first person to hit it. Maybe no one knew to put a claim in, but I was guided and advised to do so, so I did. So, but that's fine.
Understood. Councilor Cohen?
Thank you, Chair. Before I second Councilor Presnerski's motion, I just want to say we've done a lot of claims. You're one of the only people who showed up, and you've done a lot of diligence, and I think that's very impressive. But I do feel like this is a rule we can't bend, so thank you for doing that.
So my dad's Al Vaselli, and he taught me to always follow through on things, so his ghost is around here somewhere watching me. So anyways, I'll go home and tell the 18-year-old, and it's a life lesson, and I totally understand, but I know it's worth giving a shot, right? Try.
Absolutely,
so, you know, so. But again, I wasn't looking for a donation, so thanks.
Thank you for coming down. So there's a motion by Councilor Presnerski to deny, seconded by Councilor Cohen. All those in favor? All those opposed? The matter carries 4-0. Okay.
All right, the next claim is number 35. This is Michael Condon, and this was branches that fell from a tree onto his truck, damaged the rear driver's side door. I'm recommending this be denied because there was no notice of defect.
Any questions? Councilor Barella.
Thank you, Chair Marcello. I know this is unfortunate, trees hitting cars on public ways, but I'd like to make a motion to deny.
Councilor Barella makes a motion to deny.
Second.
Seconded by Councilor Presnerski. All those in favor? All those opposed? The matter carries 4-0.
The next item is number 283. This is Kelsey Tenor. She got debris in her eye, and Maya paid this claim, so I'm recommending it be discharged.
Councilor Cohen.
Thank you, Chair. I move that this is discharged.
Second.
Seconded by Councilor Barella. All those in favor? All those opposed, the matter carries 4-0.
The next one is 321, and this was a ticket in tow. And as you know, what we do is we have a hearing, and if the ticket is dismissed after the hearing, then I recommend that we pay the tow. And that is the case here. I'm recommending that we pay this claim.
Counselor Cohen?
Thank you, Chair. I noticed in the documents that the sweeping was on the 17th and it was towed on the 15th.
Correct.
So that seems like a good reason to
Yeah.
pay. So I move that we pay.
Counselor Cohen moves to pay,
Second.
seconded by Counselor Varela. All those in favor? All those opposed, the matter carries 4-0.
The next one is 353. This is a ticket in tow. The ticket was, there was actually no ticket. I'm not sure why. Oh, no, there was a ticket, I'm sorry. That's the next one. There was a street cleaning. He says he was in New Jersey and he received an automatic call alert. And he allegedly called the city hall and was told, yeah, no problem, don't worry about it. You can leave your car there while you're in New Jersey. I'm not sure why this is it's $718 because the car was left in the tow lot for such a long period of time. We did do a little due diligence to see if this person who does not live in Salem was actually on our automated call list, and we did not find that that was in fact the case. So we're recommending this be denied.
Okay. Any questions? No? Counselor Presnowski?
Make a motion that it be denied.
Counselor Presnowski makes a motion to deny,
Second.
seconded by Counselor Varela. All those in favor? All those opposed, the matter carries 4-0.
The next one is 385. This is a ticket in tow also. It says, my car was towed at a cost of $167. Car was parked overnight. This one had a hearing, and the hearing officer upheld the ticket, and it's been my practice to recommend, after a person has been heard in person, to recommend that this claim be denied.
Counselor Varela?
Thank you, Chair Marcello. I move that this claim be denied.
Second.
Counselor Varela moves to deny, seconded by Counselor Presnowski. All those in favor? All those opposed, the matter carries 4-0.
Number 402 is our classic case of no notice of defect. This person hit a pothole. I'm recommending that that claim be denied, number 402.
Okay. Counselor Cohen?
I move we deny. Chair.
Counselor Cohen moves to deny,
Second.
seconded by Counselor Varela.
All right, the next...
Wait.
Oh, go ahead.
All those in favor, sorry. I started reading it again, sorry. Motion carries 4-0.
All right, the next, all the next claims are, I'm recommending they be discharged because Maya has paid them. This is just a little cleanup effort from my office to get these on the docket, to get them off of the list. Maureen was waiting for Maya to send her the letter that these had been paid, but for whatever reason, they never got them. So I'm recommending that numbers, do you want me to list them?
Yeah.
405, 162, 301, 330, 367, 477, 540, 539, 538, 593, 592, 589, 605, 619, 593,
592.
oh, sorry, 592, 589, 605, and 619 all be discharged because they have been paid.
That's awesome. Counselor Varela?
Thank you, Chair Marcello. I move that we discharge all of the listed claims that our city solicitor just listed. Thank you.
Seconded by Counselor Cohen. All those in favor? All those opposed, the matter carries 4-0. Thank you for going back and finding those, by the way. That's a huge
Thank
chunk of
Joanne.
claims. Thank you, Joanne. Counselor Cohen.
I move that we adjourn.
Counselor Cohen moves to adjourn.
Second.
Seconded by Counselor Varela. All those in favor? All those opposed, the matter carries 4-0. Thank you very much.